Hello guys, how you doing? So today just a quick video, doing it live because we're picking the winner. So the winner of the last sort of giveaway that we did. For those of you who don't know what we were doing, we had basically one of the companies offer one of their products as a giveaway. It's from onetakeonly.com, and then it's their portable pad prompter or teleprompter. To enter it was fairly easy. Anyways, it was announced that I think it was 2 weeks ago now, and I actually have here my brother with me again, Lucas. Maybe you can refresh my mind. When was it that we announced this?
Uh, Not this Sunday, but the Sunday before.
Sunday before. Okay, yeah.
So I think it was April 2nd.
April 2nd. Okay. And yeah, and so anyways, we've got like I said, we took all the comments that you guys that submitted to basically enter the contest, and basically here they are. I kind of put them in the little bowl, and I'm just gonna pick it randomly. So maybe let's just wait a few more minutes just to make sure everybody's joined, and we can do it. It's gonna be a quick video, but yeah.
So maybe do you want to answer any questions if anybody has any question right now?
I guess, yeah, if you guys have any questions, let us know also actually where you are joining from, maybe. Where are you joining us from, and what time is it that you're joining us from? I'm gonna start up here my view page so I can see you guys leaving the comments. And yeah, last week's show, in case you missed it, was about drones and drone laws, or the how restrictive they're getting around the world. So I think it was a fun show, and actually there were some interesting comments that people left afterwards that I was reading. Let's see here if there's any comments we're getting right now.
Some people are saying that the odds are pretty good, that they wish they didn't miss the contest, and that makes me brings to my memory the contest that our friend won when he. Well, I mean, I won't say the odds were so like our friend won the car basically.
Oh yeah,
nice car. And I mean,
true.
I'm sure his video was very good. He's a very talented filmmaker, but
but
but it helped that not many people actually knew about the contest, and he won an SUV Mazda CX-5.
And it was like worth like $40,000, right?
Very nice car. So yeah, and but yeah, so it actually happens a lot that online there will be these contests that sometimes the companies are just not able to get the word out, so not many people know, and then you can, with not that much effort, or well, you always have to put in the effort, but yeah, you can have pretty good odds of winning.
Yeah. So let's see here. We got comments. What is it? We got Florida, Oregon. It's was it 2 p.m. in Oregon? Netherlands. It's 11 p.m. Minnesota. Germany, 11 p.m. also Toronto. 5 p.m. just like here. Oregon, Saskatoon, Canada, Jamaica. Wow, Poland. San Francisco, Los Angeles. There's a lot of. Hopefully, I'm not missing any of the comments here. But yeah, it's always great to see you guys joining in. So I guess I don't know. Should we just pick the winner right away, Lucas? Should we wait with it? I don't know. I've never.
I think yeah. I think
just go for it.
Do it.
All right. It's like it's a cool prize, right? But I guess there's no point in building it up anymore. We were supposed to do it last Sunday at the show, but it just basically didn't have time to prepare these comments and like so I could print them out and put them in the little bowl that I have here. And
we already, sorry, we already talked about the prompter, right? Like, is there anything else you want to add?
No, I mean it's just a prompter that you can use with pretty much with any camera. It's portable, which I like. You can put a laptop or a tablet in it to use basically as to basically display the text or the graphics you want to display. And it's yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like fairly affordable, but it's still, I think, what is it, retail at $300. What I personally like about it is that it's packs up very small. Now I haven't really actually needed to use a prompter myself. I just got it to do the review of it, but I can see it being, I guess, beneficial if you're especially like a lot of people were telling me that when they do like corporate videos, for example, and they need to have the talent like go in quickly on camera and say a few lines. Well, the thing is, a lot of times corporate videos, you're going to be dealing with people who are not good on camera, or maybe don't have good memory, or they're just busy, and you prepare the whole shot for them, and then you ask them to just come in front of the camera, sit down, and quickly say something. Well, if they're not good in front of camera and they can't remember their lines, then it might be kind of problematic. You might have to do a lot of takes. Whereas just putting a teleprompter, you can have them look right into the camera, and they can just read, and so basically, quickens your workflow. So definitely for that kind of stuff, or if you're doing like, I guess, television kind of broadcast kind of news where you don't have the budget to get a big proper, teleprompter or camera rig, then that's where you would use it for like an indie TV production too, where you need to have specific, let's say, news headlines and things like that. So the shows that we're doing here are they're kind of this kind of a spur, kind of a in the moment kind of thing. So we're not worried about having any lines ready. And if you watch the shows, then you know that I just say stuff. Anything that comes to, off the top of my tongue, I'll just say it. But anyways, all right. So let's pick the winner. So again, here it is. I'm just gonna mix it up. And oh, one comment fell. Maybe I'll just put it here on the table just in case people think I'm cheating, and I'll just pick one name. I don't know. I don't even know which ones is which. So all right, let me just pick this one. All right, let's cut. So here, the winner is Duke Denver Film 1. That's the username. And it says, "Oh, I always wanted a prompter, but I never win stuff." Here, I'll show you guys maybe this. This is what he wrote here. I don't know if you can see it here. If I bring it closer and focus on it. Oh, my GH4 is. Oh, okay, it zoomed in actually. So here it is. So Duke Denver Films, you did finally win something. So make sure you. Well, we're gonna contact you. I believe this is from YouTube. I should have written it down, but I'm gonna contact you then on YouTube. But if anything, if you're watching this, hopefully you are, just go to tomantosfilms.com/contact and just message us. Let us know that you're the winner, and then like I said, we'll double check it, make sure it's the right person contacting us. But we'll get you in touch with the company, and they're gonna directly send you the pad prompter. So, anyways, congratulations again to Duke Denver Film. I love actually doing this kind of stuff, like just giving stuff away, because, well, it's always nice to get free stuff, right? I'm lucky in the way that I guess because of the stuff that I've been doing that I get to, not always, a lot of times I just have to buy my own gear, but there's been many cases where companies contact me and they just send me things to try out, and they're hoping, I guess, that I like it, and I talk about it on my YouTube channel, on Facebook, and all that stuff. But to be honest, I don't even know if I've ever actually won an online contest or any contest really, like where you get free camera gear or things like that. But I it feels nice giving it away. So I definitely want to do more of these, and I do actually have, and I've been promising it for a while. I have one thing for sure I'm going to be giving away is headphones, because I have a lot of headphones, and it's really cool headphones, like Bluetooth, wireless. Some are good for audio mixing. Some are good just for just casual listening to music or playing video games, and those, like I said, I've just been getting a lot of them because I did a video 2 years ago now, I think, reviewing different headphones for video production and film production, and I guess the video kind of went semi-viral, you could say, and I've gotten a lot of feedback about it, and a lot of companies send me headphones afterwards. So just like, please, talk about my headphones in your next headphone review video. So I might actually do that video first and then start giving away those headphones. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be giving away those headphones. And also, there's always going to be other things that we'll try to get you guys, whether it's free gear or maybe some discounts from companies. I can't always promise that I will, but last week again, or last Saturday, 2 days ago, we announced the discounts from KMTV. It was only for 2 days, 48 hours. I believe they're over now. But it was $100 you get off one item and then $50 off another item, so $150 discounts and on top of already discounted stuff. So some pretty good deals. Anyways, before we wrap up, because like I said, today is just a quick video. They just literally wanted to pick the winner. So maybe, I don't know, is there any questions here, Lucas?
Where are you located? People really want to pin you down. They
Oh,
know where you.
I'm located all over the place. Right now, I'm actually in Pennsylvania, north of Philadelphia, Philly. but you know, like I said, it's all over the place because I travel a lot, and this where I am right now is actually kind of, I call it a temporary studio, but that's, I've been here actually over a year now. But it's basically it's not my place. I used to live before in New York in an apartment. I had to give that up because I was just not there most of the time because of my work. So because of that, like I said, I'm here, but I'm actually moving in May to another place, getting a whole like a new studio basically set up. So I'll definitely actually do a studio kind of a tour. But if you guys want to see today, you know what? Maybe I can. Here, I do have another camera here. And while we're getting questions, if you have another question, Lucas, there you can tell me. But I'm just gonna do a
Just
quick
wanted
little
to
tour, show you guys.
just wanted to add the studio you're going to have. It's going to be like a home studio, so maybe
Yeah,
other people will also be able to do learn something from it and do
exactly.
something similar at their home, because
And
it's not like it's
something
not a big
something
space.
exactly, and something that also doesn't cost a lot of money. So I'm always conscious of
Right.
that myself. I'm always, if I don't have to spend a lot of money, I try not to. So here, let me just put this stuff away. I'll do a quick little here. I'll cut to the other camera so you guys can see. So here it is. Here's my desk right now as it is. I don't know if it's in focus. Probably not because I've been messing around. Okay, there it is. So anyways, this is my desk right now that I'm doing this out of, and it's like a cheap little picnic desk, literally. So let's see here, there. You guys can see, I have my laptop, and this one's not actually being used for streaming. Hopefully you guys can hear me well. Anyways, it's not being used for streaming because it's just what I use like here to see the comments or things like that. I have another desktop over there that's like hardwired to the internet because this one just has Wi-Fi on it. Here I have the microphone. This is actually a really cool microphone. It's I kind of talked about it already in one video, but most important thing I guess for any video really is having the good audio. So what I do is I have this microphone connected to a mixing board. This is the Senal SCM 660. Anyways, I'm gonna post the names and like links, for example, where I got all the deals. Once the video is done, we'll post it in the description of the video in case you guys are interested. What's cool about this mic is that here you're gonna hear me gonna play with it. Is it has here 3 settings for cardioid, omnidirectional, and then basically like basically on all directions. And so you can have it, like I said, right now it's kind of just cardioid, just talking in this direction. I can have it, like I said, in where it's picking up the audio in all directions. Also, it has high pass filter and dB settings in the back, and it's just your standard, you could say, XLR microphone, right? So I have that, and also along, basically this is working along with my mixing board, which you can see up here. Maybe I'll just quickly zoom in so you guys can see. All right. Oh man, I really tightened that tripod. Either that or got stuck on me. No, doesn't want to go. I don't know what happened. Alright, this camera's going all over the place. Maybe in the meantime, Lucas, you can see what's happening over there. Any comments?
Yeah, people want a camera giveaway. Preferably a Blackmagic, the Pro.
Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't want a camera?
Mini 4.6 Pro.
I also
People
want a camera giveaway. Anyways, I just took the camera off here because I don't know what happened to this tripod. I gotta check that out. It's completely stuck. Anyways, hopefully you guys can see. This is very raw in your face, me just holding the camera. But anyways, this is the mixing board that I have. So basically, I have my microphone here, the Senal microphone, and it's connected to this mixing board. And this is the Behringer XENYX, and the model is 1202. And anyways, it's a nice little mixing board because I have, for example, my microphone here on this channel, and I can put it up as you guys can hear it, and I can put it down. Things like that. I have my brothers here on channel 7, so I can adjust that. This is like, I have music and things like that on this one, on this channel, that is like little background intro, elevator music. This is the main mixer, and all these things are plugged in, so it's easy because this way it doesn't matter how many, like I could have up to 4 microphones, whether it's those XLR or like or even like labs if I'm doing like, let's say, interviews with people. So I have that. Then, like I said, then here I have my little setup. And by the way, for those of you who didn't know, I'm operating and doing the whole show myself. So, and now operating the camera too. So it's like literally everything at once. But yeah, I have just my Aperture Monitor here, the VS5. I did a review of this, and it's just a good little monitor because it shows me here what you guys are seeing right now. You know what my next basically video is. That's basically I guess primed already, and I can see up here. So camera 2 is ready, and then no, camera 5 actually, sorry, and we're right now all live on camera 2, which is what you guys are seeing now, the GoPro. And this, by the way, this is the Blackmagic ATEM switcher. This is the new HD one that they released this year. Really cool piece of gear. I'm gonna do a review on this once I get a chance, but overall, like, you know, there's a few little quirky things to maybe watch out for, but if you want to get into live streaming, I think that's the most affordable way to kind of get into it. We'll not do 4K because they have a 4K version, but it's just a lot more expensive. But this one retails for $9.95, and it's amazing. Full HD, you can, you know, up to 60 frames per second. You can switch live between all the things. So anyways, this is it. And then here I have another Blackmagic, but this is the web presenter. This is actually what's taking all the video feed, and you know, you could have all these professional cameras, and it's just basically feeding it to so that you can easily stream it even if you have kind of a crappy connection. So that's what I'm doing. And then otherwise, as far as my studio, you can see here I have a whole bunch of mess there. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's kind of dark there, but all these boxes and everything, that's just gear waiting to be reviewed. I have one, this is the Aputure Lightstorm light, and I'm using that with the X-Ray to kind of direct light on me from the right side, sort of as a fill light. And then here I have another light, this is kind of my Keylight. This is the Came TV long thin LED light. I forget the model now, but again, I did a review of these. So that's the one that I'm using. And then I have another light actually here behind me. That's kind of like my hair light. So if you guys are curious, then too many cables now. Well, my headphone cable got entangled. Yeah. All right. So basically, it's that light is, like I said, that little hair light on me. Then I have the fill light from this side, the Lightstorm light, and then I have the key light here. And then other than that, I mean, it's pretty much the setup. And then if you were to see here, this is behind me. I have the big screen TV that I use for. I actually use it as my second monitor. There I have a computer, my desktop, which is the 4K build that I showed. And that's the, you know, with the NVIDIA graphics card. That's the computer that I built last year, and I'm using that basically to stream my videos, but it's also my main workhorse. So if you look over there, that's my editing station and my editing monitor, and you can actually see, because I'm streaming from it, you can see over there the video feed. I have, you know, the Blackmagic micro panel for coloring, and that's kind of how I work. It's my little studio setup. So anyways, that's pretty much it. So hopefully that answers your questions, guys. Let me put this away, and my cable here, I was moving around.
The studio is way more messy than it looks on screen, no? Like everything is just off screen.
Hold on, guys. I'm saying okay, there it is. It's actually, no, I've actually cleaned it up. I've done a pretty good job, yeah. The only thing I wish, I mean, there's a lot of things I wish I had better. Where I'm right now, like I said, it's not my place, so I'm kind of, somebody's letting me use their attic. And it's, yeah, it's just, the ceilings are not high enough, and you definitely want to have high ceilings in a new studio. And the new place that I got has that, so that's a nice thing. Also, you want to have more space. Like here, the camera's fairly close to me, like, I don't know, 6 feet. It would be nicer if I could put the camera further back. Also, you know, if I could have some of this equipment, because like everything's so close, the computer and stuff, so sometimes you might hear the little computer fans. You might pick those sounds up. So those are things, you know, that you definitely want to have, just overall bigger space. And like I said, I wish I didn't have to like store all this gear and everything all around here. That's kind of why it's messy. You know, preferably you have one space where you store everything and another little studio space. So that's one thing. But like I said, the reason why I did it is because we had a place in New York that didn't make sense for me to pay the rent. If you know anything about New York, you know it's expensive. But anyways, I because I wasn't there, like especially last 2 years. I mean, I was, and last year especially, I barely was home. I think I was home maybe for all of maybe 2.5 months. Otherwise, I was on the road constantly. So it just doesn't make, didn't make sense for me to rent something if I wasn't there, and even just for safety, like if you want to store your things somewhere where there's somebody actually there actively. So that's the reason why I decided to move out, and in the meantime, I'm basically here. So yeah, so once I'm in a new place, I'll show you guys an update. But I managed, like I said, I wish the ceilings were higher, and also I wish there was air conditioning up here, because through the winter it was great, but I don't know if you can notice now, I am sweating because today, well, the last few days, it's gotten really hot. It's like close to 30 degrees here Celsius. It's like 80, I think 80 something degrees today. I don't know, I'm still like, when it comes to Fahrenheit, I grew up in Canada, so I go more by Celsius. But anyways, yeah, it's really hot. I opened up like all the windows that I have here, but there's not many windows, so it's the negative thing, I guess, is just you get a lot of the street noise, but then it still doesn't really cool you off that much. So I'm probably gonna cut it short because I'm already sweating like crazy. And if you guys see some future videos that I'm gonna be doing, I'm most likely gonna try to be outside because it's just too hot in here. Or if I do a video here inside, it's probably because the weather's bad outside, it's raining or something, but don't be surprised if I'm sweating. I did a video actually, it was 3 years ago, I think now. It was a review, yeah, it was a review of the DJI Phantom 3. And in that video, I was like, by the end, like, because I had the AC, I brought this little portable AC unit. I cooled up the studio as much as I could, and then basically I remember in that place, it was in a different place basically where I had this white backdrop, and then afterwards, by the end of it, I was completely sweating. I was just covered in sweat, because I couldn't have the AC running the whole time, and that place also was not ventilated. So yeah, it just wasn't fun. But anyways, I did that video, and I know a lot of the comments were like, "What's wrong with you? Are you sick or something happened?" I'm like, no, just no AC. So anyways, before we finish, if there are any questions, we can. Let me cut here to Lucas. If not, then I guess we can just wrap it up, right?
I think it would be a good time to wrap up, actually.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we've accomplished the giveaway, and
okay, so there's
we did find out that people do like giveaways, and so hopefully we'll be able to do more of them in the future.
Okay, I see more from Philippines, Burlington, Ontario, New Hampshire,
that's close to,
close to you, right?
To me, and close to where you used to live for years.
Yeah, Dubai. Oh wow. Isle of Man. Where is that? San Ramon.
That's on the English Channel.
Oh, okay.
It's off the coast of Britain.
Okay. I see. I have a fan here. I love Tom Antos. Oh, okay. It's my secret admirer. All right. I won't say his name publicly.
All right.
But anyways, all right, guys. Once again, who was the winner here? Duke Denver Film. So either contact us, or we're gonna try to contact you through Facebook or YouTube.
Through Facebook. Through YouTube. He submitted his comment on YouTube, so we'll contact him through YouTube.
All right, and anyways, it was fun. Join us, like I said, next Sunday, every Sunday at 12 p.m. New York time or Eastern time, US. Join us for the show and for more filmmaking stuff. We're gonna actually this Sunday we're gonna have some submissions basically from you guys, like films and things like that we didn't have a chance to show last week. So we're gonna show that. Maybe if I have time, I'll do even some live color grading again, and then let you guys download the final color grade that I do as a LUT, so you guys can use it in your filmmaking endeavors. Anyways, thank you guys, and that was fun. And bye.
Bye now.